successfully bring them home. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. You mentioned the Manchin and Sinema meetings this morning. You've said that they were about getting into some of the nitty-gritty, but can you elaborate a little bit more on what these meetings are producing and why the White House feels confident that there is progress taking place through these meetings?
Well, what we're looking to achieve is a unified path forward on a package that will address the climate crisis, that will address the care challenges for families, whether they are elder care, the cost of child care, community college, universal pre-K, and we're working to make sure we're competitive around the world by putting people back to work. We're talking about what that final package looks like and what can get the most votes to get it across the finish line. And in those conversations, we're making progress and coming closer toward a path forward. So that's what we mean by making progress.
And you mentioned earlier, or seemed reluctant to say that the top line figure, coming to a top line figure was the goal for today. Is there any way to define progress for today if it's not to create a top line figure?
We're going to make progress behind the scenes in order to move these things forward, but I'm not going to set new deadlines or timelines for you from here.
Just lastly, Secretary Yellen is participating in these meetings this afternoon. Can you talk a little bit about her role, what that signifies, her participation in those meetings?
Well, Secretary Yellen is clearly one of the president's top economic advisors and someone who has extensive experience and expertise in tax policy, something that is central to the president's plan to make our economy more fair, to ask higher income Americans and companies to pay more. And she's also somebody who understands the impact that a lot of these proposals the president has put forward can have on our economy over the long term. So she's just a wise and experienced voice to have in the room with members. Go ahead.
Yeah.